Good morning, friends. It's Wednesday, October 4th, 2017. So, this will be the second video that I recorded today. I erased the first one because didn't realize I did the whole thing in time lapse. And the reason that I didn't notice is because it was dark when I started filming, and I couldn't really see myself. And now that I'm looking, I can see what the difference is. Yay! Anyway, I probably went longer than I should have anyway. But let's talk just real quick about yesterday, and then I want to fill you in about some things I've discovered today. So yesterday I ended the day with 14 points. I was not hungry. I even had a root beer float made out of diet root beer with a very small scoop of Cool Whip in it just to give it that froth. It was delicious. Not to mention I had my dessert of Cool Whip and a little bit of pudding. Because we had our kebab plates yesterday and they were fabulous. I did them in the air fryer first to get with nothing on them except for a little bit of garlic to give them a grilled flavor, and then put them in the pan with some teriyaki sauce, grilled them up. I could totally do that again. Next time I think I would do it with noodles or a little bit of rice, maybe even cauliflower rice, for a little more bulk, because I wanted more when I was done, which I could have clearly had more for very little points, because the whole thing is like 3 points, because it's all vegetables and a little bit of chicken. And I could have clearly had more, except for the fact that my daughter was home, or was it field hockey, and when she was coming home, I knew she would want some, and I wanted to make sure I left her plenty. I've been eating the Fit and Active wraps, the flatbread wraps. It's Wednesday, so I've eaten 4 of them at this point. High in fiber, and I thought, great, because cheese does stuff to my body that it doesn't do to other people's. Cheese makes it so I don't go. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's been a few days. I don't know exactly how many, because I wasn't worried about it, because I thought with all of this fiber in these wraps, I didn't have to worry about the cheese. Well, I've only eaten Sargento ultra thin provolone cheese on my egg wrap and on my turkey wrap. So because I had both of them, I think that may be the problem. Imagining my life no cheese at all makes me sad, but I am going to have to figure out how to make things taste cheesy without having that cheese, I guess. I don't know. And it's not just that cheese, it's all cheese does it to me. Maybe cheese once a week. I don't know. But I already made the wraps on Sunday, and they already have the cheese in them. So I could easily take the cheese off of the turkey one, because it's cold and not a big deal. But when I made the egg wrap, I put the eggs on top of the cheese, or the cheese on top of the eggs, and now it's melted, so I can't really take it off. So today I brought with me some oatmeal, some weight control oatmeal, and a banana to eat for breakfast instead. I still brought the egg wrap just in case I'm hungry, because I don't think you get enough oatmeal for the points. And remember, my goal is to keep my breakfast and lunch points super low, so that I can go into dinner with high points, and my snacks super low. My problem is I'm not having enough vegetable and fruit snacks, I think. Snacks that are fruit, not fruit snacks. I do have an apple and a banana today, and I do have some vegetables, but not many. But I want something in the afternoon that's sweet usually. So I have a tendency to eat popcorn or cheese and crackers. But I guess that's not sweet. I guess that's salty. Because I'm thinking I want like French fries on my way home, which we've talked about that ad nauseum at this point. So that's my plan. I brought the oatmeal and see what happens. Next week, for my meal prep, I'm thinking I'm not going to do the wraps. The wraps are delicious, but there's so much of the wrap that it's overwhelming. But I have to do the wrap because everything I'm putting inside of it wouldn't go in half a wrap. Oh, I forgot my earrings. So I'm thinking next week for breakfast, oatmeal a couple of days, and maybe the egg bowls. I saw Julie from Living Large on Weight Watchers with her egg bowls. I might watch her do that video again just to see if that might be something I do. I'm not a huge fan of eggs. See, here's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of breakfast food. If I want breakfast, I want a muffin, but a big one, or I want pancakes. Eggs are not my thing. You know, I just don't like them that much. They're good, but I think they don't have a whole lot of flavor, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. And then lunch next week, I don't know. I don't think I want to do the turkey wraps. They were really good. I like having the turkey, and I like having the vegetables. I don't like having the wrap. So I think I might wrap it in lettuce next week, which would take my wrap down to 0 points. But I don't know. I don't know if there'll be enough flavor. At that point, I don't know. So I'm thinking about that, seeing how that's going to work out for me. And then maybe I'll put, a little bit of the Boathouse, which I thought was Boathouse for the longest time, by the way, blue cheese on it. Back to cheese, to give me a little flavor. Or maybe I'll do salads next week. I don't know. It depends on the weather. I'm not a big salad girl when it's cold outside, but because Norm and I are thinking about going camping in a few weeks, I thought about making because we always have soup when we camp, and that's not filling enough for me. I need more. So I've thought about making a big bowl of chili, or a big pot of chili, to have for next week, and then freeze a good chunk of it, maybe even make double batch, so that I can take it with me when we go camping to have something more substantial. I have to figure out the points, because it's homemade chili, and so I can play with it. I can put turkey in it, ground turkey, and everything else, I think, except for, I guess, the beans would have points, but everything else would be 0, because I put, onions and peppers, and I have to check. I mean, the tomato stuff I use is organic, so that should be just tomatoes. So I don't know. I'll have to check that out. And the seasoning I put in it, I'm going to have to put some points for that. But by the time I put it in my bowl, I mean, because I make a huge pot, it'd probably be close to, I don't know. It'd probably be low in points. I don't have to use as many beans as I normally do. I don't know. So I have to check that out. Maybe I'll take that with me camping. And also, if I have extra, maybe I'll take that with me next week for lunch. That was my point. Because I got to figure out this bathroom situation, because I am officiating a wedding on Sunday or on Saturday and going to the rehearsal on Friday. So I'm not going to be able to detox with a tea, because I can't be standing up in front of the wedding and have to go. So I don't know. So I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. I was on the scale this morning. I was up 2 pounds, and I've never had a gain on Weight Watchers of that much. I've had a point here and there, but never 2 points, and especially with my points being so low. So I don't know. We're gonna have to play this by ear a little bit. I need to figure out how to get myself moving, and I don't mean exercise this time. But anyway, I hope it's coming up on 8 minutes. Actually, a little over 8 minutes. I have to jump off here. I've got to go to work. I want to finish my coffee before I get there. There's some beautiful fog rolling in on some of these hills. They're building houses on these hills. It just makes me so sad. But anyway, I will see you probably this afternoon on my way home. I'll let you know which one I decided to do, whether I decided to do the egg or the oatmeal, and whether or not it helped at all. There's a stomach bug going around. I'm hoping I'm not getting that. I'm hoping that's not my problem. But anyway, I keep saying but anyway. I gotta stop doing that. So I will check in with you this afternoon on my ride home and let you know which one I decided to do, let you know how my day went. It's Wednesday in October, so we're wearing pink, as you can see. I have a pink shirt on under this. It's also my stepson's birthday. I gotta jump on Facebook and make sure I say happy birthday to him. But other than that, I think that is it. So I want you guys to have a happy, wonderful, healthy Wednesday. Track your points. Make sure that you comment below, or subscribe or like. If you have any great ideas for breakfast and lunch for me next week for really low points, let me know. Bye, guys.